So I have my tape all ready to go. More tape on the tape dispenser. We use that to do the initial holding in position. I've got my clamps. I've got the original wooden ones I used to make. These clamps. I've also got some 3D printed clamps, which are quite useful on lyres, especially when the top is slightly curved. It has a nice. These are very gentle clamps, but that's what we need for animal glue. Okay, and we've got everything ready. Everything's dry. And it's ready to roll. We've got the pins ready to locate. Animal glue has been cooking nicely. It's nicely thickened up to exactly where I want it now. I think like single cream, I think is the description. It's perfect. You can't see, I've also got a heat gun. I'm going to warm this up first. The workshop is warm. It's 20 degrees Celsius in the workshop at the moment, which is fine. It's a little bit more humid than I normally like. It's just over 50% humidity. I prefer 45, but I think for today and for this kind of instrument, this is perfectly fine. 50% is perfect. Cedar is also a very stable top, but we are going to warm everything up before we put the glues on, just to make sure we're not putting glue onto cold, wet wood. We've only got a few minutes. We can come back with a knife and rework any of the joints. That's the benefit of using the high glue as opposed to tight bond, is that we can come back afterwards and add more glue to the joint using a knife to open it if we need to, or just by wetting a bit of heat, we can get in there again. So that's the benefit of that. Okay, we're going to apply the heat gun on low setting. This is not normally a problem this time of year. It's the summer. In the winter time, if the temperature drops a certain time, the glue just gels too quickly. So we need to be mindful of that. I think the summertime is actually not normally a problem gluing up, but bear in mind in the winter, if it's below 20 degrees Celsius. We're now going to some people stick it one bit at a time. I am going to try and do it in one go, but as I say, I will come back. This is a messy process. Most antique instruments with animal glue don't have pristine inside surfaces. Glue drips are quite common. As long as they're hard and they're solidified, it's not a problem. Okay, there we go. Very quickly. Use the pins to locate it. 1, 2. Okay, now we use our tape. Either side. 1, 2, 3, 4. This just makes sure that everything stays down before we get the clamps on. We don't want it moving around, make sure that's still in place. Here. There. Okay, brilliant. Next stage is to get some clamps on. Soundboard on up here first. Either side. In my other video I used rope to do this. I sometimes use both. Today I'm just using the clamps, I have them available. These are very light tension clamps. They bend but they're great for this purpose. Okay, I've got the initial ones on. now work our way around. Just going to put a couple more on there, I think. Da, da, da.